Guys, I wanted to add my 2 cents to the dollar meta. The other day I saw a video by iWinning Gaming with a new blitz setup out of the strong eagle slant 3 and the dime 2-3 Sam formation that allows you to get that A-gap pressure on the left or right hash. We all know that the dollar free safety zone blitz meta, the A-gap really only comes in on the right hash. Well, his setup comes in on the left or the right hash. I'll link his channel in the description because it's a really good video and I think you guys should give him a follow or a subscription. My contribution is that I'll show you how to pick up that setup, but also how to counter the blocking setup so that way you still get pressure because I think it's a pretty good blitz and I'm going to add it to my repertoire. So I was labbing and I figured out how to counter it, how to block the blitz, and also how to counter the offensive blocking that blitz. So it's kind of going to be a 3-part video. I'll show you the blitz, I'll show you how to pick up the blitz, and I'll show you how to counter that blitz pickup. I'm going to use the meta setup that everybody uses out of the dollar. I'm going to come out and double safety go, and then I'm going to audible to strong eagle slant. And really the only thing you got to do is make sure that you're on base align so your defensive backs aren't moving around. So I'm going to come out and double safety go. I'm actually going to throw the ball away because usually when you're in practice mode, that first play, like the blocking is a little bit weird. So we're out in double safety go. You see the safeties came down. We're going to come out and audible to strong eagle slant 3. You see nobody moved. We're going to pinch our defensive line, crash them down, shift our linebackers to the left, and QB contain. And that's pretty much it. You can actually put this defensive end in the zone because he's not necessary for the blitz. And you just want to hover on this right side here. And you see the A gap comes in. This setup is actually very good. It's better than the free safety zone blitz in some fashions, but it's also worse in other facets. So it's kind of it's like you add it. You don't want to replace free safety zone blitz, but you definitely want to add this to your repertoire so you have other ways to get pressure. And the reason why it's better than free safety zone blitz, one is because it works on the left hash or the right hash, but also there are 3 separate players that can come in. This linebacker here can come in through the A gap. This defensive end can come in through the B gap. And if those 2 get picked up, this nickel corner will come in off the edge. His pressure is a little bit slow because he's all the way out here, but he'll still come in free if those other 2 get picked up. The reason why it's a little bit worse than the free safety zone blitz is that sometimes this linebacker will run into the offensive line, and even though he's supposed to come free, he's going to get picked up, because he acts a little bit crazy. Most of the time, the free safety zone blitz, if you set it up correctly, that linebacker is going to scream through the A gap, and he's not going to run into any linemen. So again, pinch your line. Oh, I forgot to even come out in the play. I forgot to audible the strong eagle slant 3. I came out and tried to make the play happen out of the double safety go. Again, you got to audible to the strong eagle slant 3, pinch your line, crash down, shift your linebackers, and QB contain. And again, you can zone him off. And I'll show you that it's a pretty quick setup. So you see there, he came into the A gap, but you see how he was bumping into those linemen? That's why it's a little bit worse than the free safety zone blitz in that fashion. But again, and you see it's that easy to set up. Once you get your quick adjustments up, pretty good. I want to see, you see how those 2 got picked up? The defensive end and the linebacker got picked up, but the nickel corner came through. So that was iWinning setup. That is not my blitz setup. Go support his channel. I'll put the link to his channel in the description. Here's my contribution. This is where I come in. I'll show you how to block it. Now, the normal blocking or the blocking that I came up with, and I put it in like Zan's Discord channel and I put it in other places. But the way you block free safety zone blitz is you half slide to the right, you double team this guy, and you also want to ID this safety. This is the one that I came up with. That doesn't work for this blitz. As you'll see, the blitz is still going to come in. You see that linebacker he almost came in by himself through the A gap, but you see the nickel corner still comes in. Again, I'm going to come out again in the blitz. The blitz is set up. Half slide right, double team, and then ID. You come in here. You see we still got that pressure to come in. How you want to block this blitz is you want to full slide left and ID that corner. So let me set up the blitz. The blitz is set up. You want a full slide left, and then ID the corner, right? So you see my line is full slid, and I've ID'd the corner. As you can see, it picked up the blitz. I'll do it again. I'll walk through the blitz setup again as well. Audible to strong eagle slant 3, pinch, crash, shift, QB contain, and then rezone this guy. To block it, full slide left and ID that nickel, and it should pick it up pretty well. Oh, the A gap still came in. It's still a pretty good setup, but you saw the first time we picked it up. We'll run through it one more time. Again here, full slide left, ID that corner. And you see, obviously you're going to move around in the pocket, but were we able to pick it up? Here's the counter to that. Again, I figured out how to pick that up, and I also figured out how to counter it. And the countering it is actually the simplest thing in the world. You set up the blitz. Now, to counter it, again, we're gonna set up the blitz pickup, full slide left, ID. The easiest way to counter it is just to rush 3. You can put your linebacker in coverage. You can put your nickel corner in coverage. Obviously, those coverage assignments don't make any sense, but as long as you have this defensive end blitzing, again, I'm only rushing 3 now. I'm just blitzing that defensive end, I'm not putting them in the zone. I'm just leaving them on the blitz, and I'm not going to QB contain. If the opponent full slides left and IDs this corner, their entire offensive line is going to shift, and this defensive end should be able to run free because the entire offensive line is going to slide to the left. And as long as you as a user are mugging in the gap here, you see that defensive end just runs 3. So if you counter the 4-man setup, you can actually just send 3 and put 8 in coverage, and it's actually a lot easier. You'll have more. It's probably the best form of the blitz if they're starting to pick it up by full sliding left, because we have 8 in coverage. We're only sending 3, and it's instant. It's right away. Again, set up the blitz. Let's say you notice, okay, he picked it up one play, and he picks it up after like 2 or 3 plays. You realize he's full sliding left and ID in that corner. Again, I'm only sending 3. You full slide left, ID this guy, and you realize he's doing that. You just send 3 and you get an instant sack. Once he stops full sliding, you go back to sending the A gap. Again, a shout out to iWinning Gaming for that blitz setup. I'm going to add the blitz to my repertoire. I think it's pretty good. I think it's very good on the left hash. If I'm on the right hash, I will still use the free safety zone blitz because, again, he comes in a lot cleaner. He doesn't bump into offensive linemen like that. But I'll probably mix them in both because if you block one setup, if you block free safety zone blitz, that leaves you open to getting hit by the strong eagle slant, and they kind of work off each other as a counter combo. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me, for not posting after all these years. Again, I'm having fun with this Madden, so you may see some more videos from me, but until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.